Good morning. I have to stay right here. If I move this way, sun comes pouring through and I look like an angel with a halo. I'm going this morning. Me and Levi are running to well, I don't know if I should say where I'm going. Miss Tammy sent me a personal message that said she had a couple of metal, tall, big metal, and they were really pretty. She said they could be repainted. They're sunflowers. And she said she doesn't want to have to repaint them. But the thing is, you know me, I like old, old stuff, old looking things. So I probably will put some poly on them, some kind of acrylic over them so they don't lose any more paint, and leave them just the way they are. And then I'm going to put them out by my barn. So I think that's where we're headed this morning. Then I have to stop at Walgreens and get a prescription. And I was thinking about stopping at McCoy's and getting some lumber. I don't know if y'all remember when I said I wanted to take that bedroom down the hallway and turn it into like a big closet, big walk-in closet for myself, because at some point I'm going to take the closet in my bedroom and break through into the bathroom. Remember all that stuff? I'm sort of rethinking the whole design of breaking through and just continuing to use the hall bath door. I'm sort of on the fence with it, but for sure I want to I don't want to come in the hallway into that bedroom that is now my closet and see my closet, everything where it is, plus storage off over here. So my thought process is to go 5 foot in and build a wall. So you step into the room. The closet is right here. The original closet that's in that room. It's when you go in the door, it's right here. You sort of walk 2 foot in past the closet and it opens. So 2 foot in and then the closet. So another 3 foot over, about 3 foot over, build a wall. Leave a doorway that goes into my closet. But this first entrance that you enter in will still be like a storage closet. I don't know how to, I've lost storage because of taking the laundry room or making that back room now going to be a laundry room, and that was holding so much stuff and stuff that I can't get rid of. Even though I did get rid of a whole bunch of stuff, there's a lot of stuff I can't get rid of. So plus I don't want to go through and just see junk to get into a nice closet. I want it to be like when I pull out Christmas this year out of the big closet that's already there. That closet is almost 8 foot long and 2 foot wide. They're big closets in this house. I was very surprised at the closet size in this old house when we got this house. It holds all of Christmas, but it doesn't hold any Thanksgiving or fall decorations. Those have all been in totes and sort of stored in the closet in the kids' playroom, but that's not where I want to store them. I really don't want to store stuff in a room that's not the room for it, and I don't want some stuff is over in this room, some stuff is over in this room. I want it all. So when I go through and get out Christmas this year, I am going to dwindle down my Christmas. There are boxes I know already that I didn't even open last year. So this year when I go through stuff, if I didn't open it, if I didn't use anything in it, I'm going to sit it out on the porch eventually get it out to the camper, and then slowly go through it and see what I can give to family members, or, you know, put on Marketplace or whatever, or just give away Goodwill. Because most of the stuff I have is from resale shops and garage sales, yard sales, Goodwill, things like that. So nothing, I have very little that are like brand new things, because I just like old stuff. Anyway, I want to do that. I don't know if I want to start on it today, because I want to go here, and that's going to take me about 45 minutes to get to her, and to get the sunflowers. And then I'm going to be in the SUV. I'm not going in the truck. So I can get the 2x4s and stuff in the SUV, but I can't get the paneling, which I'm going to use that beadboard paneling as the walls. So I can't get that in the SUV. It's not wide enough to lay flat, and not deep enough to lay down without the door sitting on it. So I don't know. I'm sort of up in the air with that right now. But it's so wet outside, I can't get to everything I want to do right now outside. And I don't know. It looks like I was looking over the sort of in advance on what our weather's going to be like this year here, and it just doesn't look like we're going to have a lot of cold this year. And we need some really good cold to kill out the mosquitoes and all the junk that comes back in spring. Anyway, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to run on and do that, and then I've got some gifts and goodies I'm going to open when I get back. When Levi's already gone to the car, so I'm going to get done with this, and at some point get started on this room and show y'all, because right now it's a wreck. It's literally a wreck. So I've got to have I want a place for everything, and everything in its place. As I'm getting older, I don't want to have a little bit here and a little bit over here, and I got stuff back there because it won't fit in this room. I just want to condense it all down. I love decorating, y'all know I do. So I can't get rid of all my stuff, because then I'm going to feel like, well, now I got to go get more stuff because I don't have enough stuff. But when a season, a holiday, whatever you want to call it, hits my house, I want it to hit my house. And Levi loves it. I love it that he loves it, and then I love it. So that's just the way it is. So anyway, we're going to get gone, and when I get back, I'll do some gifts and goodies. I got some really cute things. Not I don't know about cute things, but cool things. Anyway, love you guys, and I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, I'm back from town. The sunflowers are beautiful. They have some of them are just perfect amount of rust that I'm happy with, and I'll probably just spray some poly on them to save them the way they are. A couple of them look a little bit worse for wear, so I will probably try to spray them a little bit with some yellow, some orangey yellow, brighten them up a little bit, and they're going to go out by my barn. And so I'm so happy that Tammy messaged me, and she lives close, not too far, about 40 minutes from me. Me and Levi drove out there. So I've opened everything. I do want to say that Kevin sent some, oh my gosh, Tootsie Roll Pops for Halloween night, but they didn't get here in time. So, or either they were here, but I didn't realize that's what they were. I can't remember now if they were here the next day, or they came that day, but I hadn't opened them yet. Didn't realize that's what was in the package. So, it sort of goes to say that since I can't really remember if they were here or not, I really should open things when they come to make sure. Like, I'll say this. Someone sent, I'm pretty sure I know who this was, but there's no tag. I think it's pronounced Toblerone, and it's chocolate with honey and almond nougat. Yeah. Whew. I'm going to have to limit myself to that, me and Levi every day. So things like this, though, if it stayed outside, would have melted in the heat, because it's November and it's still hot. It was cool in the morning and cool a little bit in the evenings, but it's hot during the day. All right, so none of this stuff had a tag that's here, but I pretty much know who sent it, so I want to say thank you for sending it, and I'll show y'all. This is a 7,200 piece bracelet making kit. Elora and Bay and Brindley Grace will love this. I can't wait, especially Laura. Joanne sent so many of those little girl kits for girls to do, you know, bracelet making and necklace making, and those little shrinky dink things, some keychain things, all for kids. And Elora, I have her more than I have Connor. I had Connor when he was a baby up until he went to school. I had him every day. And some days, those were 2 or 3 days in a row solid, like nights with me, waking up the next morning with me, because they knew how much he loved being here. And especially before they got moved over here and they still lived in Atascocita, it was a lot easier to just, you know, leave him for a couple days until they come over and got him. They knew he was in good hands. But Elora, I have her all the time now, and those little things come in so handy. And she sat in there the other night at her desk, you know, that table I made them, had the little lamp over her, and she was just working the tweezers and on building some of these little keychains with the little rhinestones. So she had a good time. So this also, I think, came from the person that sent this, and it is Hollywood Hair, and she will have a ball with this too. All right, here we got Christmas gnomes, lighted Christmas gnomes. Oh my gosh, they're adorable. Oh, they have little lights on the bottom of them. I'll have to put batteries in them. Oh, I tripped the other day coming up. My flip-flop caught the edge of the brick and I went forward. I stopped myself well, my knee stopped me. My knee stopped me on the next step up. So now my knee is sore. Isn't that adorable? And you put batteries in them and they light up, but I'll have to get my batteries out. I'm planning on, honestly, Daniel wants everybody to put their Christmas trees up. I don't normally put mine up till after Thanksgiving, like that evening after everybody leaves. I'll put the tree up and change everything. But, look, isn't that cute? I think I'm going to go ahead. I have to do a little rearranging here in the living room. This love seat has to go against the front of the, okay, well, it depends on how I do it. I do my house in 2 different ways at Christmas, different times. One way is like the traditional way, Levi please, is you put the tree in front of the window. That means that one chair over there has to go down the hallway into Levi's room, or if I can get it into the office, or it's not the office no more, the kids' room, I can get it in there. That means I lose one seat. I lose seating for one person. The other way to do it is to put it right here under this beam. Let me turn the camera. Put it right here. I'll just put it right here. I'll have to move that. I usually leave that. I'm not going to move that. But I will move this crate. And this love seat goes over there in front of that window. And then that chair will move over here because it's only one chair and I can move it down. It'll sit more like here. It'll sit here, you know, this way. And the tree will be right here. And I think that's the way I'm going to do it this year. That way I can go ahead and put the tree up, but I won't lose any seating. That's the only two ways I can do it. And I hate losing a seat. So, Levi, can you sit up? You're so rude. Ugh, okay, now he's up. Anyway, I think I'm going to do that in a few minutes because I've already ordered a few Christmas gifts already that are in and ready to be wrapped. And I would like to put them under the tree instead of storing them in a room somewhere. So anyway, I may do that a little while. So these won't go out yet, but I may go ahead and get the tree up. I don't know yet. And this is adorable. It's the red truck with the Christmas trees in the back. And this will look perfect. Oh my gosh, it's adorable. It's got some lights. Isn't that cute? So it's got a little set of lights here with a little battery. Little, what do they call those little flat batteries? Can't remember what they're called, like a coin battery. This will look really cute when I get the Christmas village put up over there later. This sitting there, because I have a Christmas tree farm. This would look really cute somewhere leaving that farm with a Christmas tree in the back. I can't. This is exciting. I'm very excited over that. Very, very excited. All right, let's see this. Oh, this is, my scissors. What do I do with my scissors? My cutter is on the back porch. I think Kevin got me the cutter a while back. I think he got me and, I think it was Kevin, got me and Bree a tool bag with some goggles, you know, safety goggles, and a cutter. Utility knife. This says, what did I just do this? Oh my gosh, I'm cutting that. These are silicone cooking, like cookie. Oh my gosh, they're stuck in there. All right, I can't get them out. Yeah, I can't. Get them out. I'm gonna have to overhead this way. Anyway, it's out on the back porch. They are sticky. I mean, not sticky, like candy sticky, but just. Oh, it's 2 silicone mats, and they're I think they're baking mats. Yeah, baking mats. Oh, there's 3 of them. So they go in your cookie sheets. And, no name, but I got 2 new cookie sheets. So this will be really cool. See? Just like that. Awesome. Alright. We've also got, this will be good for Levi's cookies. And I do a lot of baking, cookie baking. And I'm telling you right now, some of them are homemade and some of them are not. So anybody that says we want your recipe, like somebody wanted my recipe the other day, what did they want a recipe for? I can't remember now what they were. I'm thinking, yeah, that came out of a box. Maybe it was my mac and cheese. I'm just like, guys, I live with a bunch of men that will sometimes smell their food before they even take a bite. So there's not a whole lot of experimenting with cooking going on around here because these guys won't eat it if it don't look right. But I do a lot of baking at Christmas time because all the boys, Lester's favorite are Rice Krispie treats. And I do those homemade, you know, simple marshmallows and Rice Krispies and, you know, a little bit of vanilla. That's his favorite. That's Leanne's favorite and Daniel's It's not Daniel's favorite, but he loves them. So if I usually only make the boys Rice Krispie treats. For years, I did the boys Christmas. I gotta take one of these, and I'd fill it with Rice Krispie treats and whatever their favorite cookies are. But Lou would get upset because I didn't make her own thing of Rice Krispie treats. So now Lou gets her own thing of Rice Krispie treats too. So anyway, I will be doing a lot of baking, so that's going to come in handy because all the boys like cookies, chocolate chip cookies, peanut butter cookies. My friend David, he loves peanut butter and oatmeal, not together, but he likes peanut butter cookies, he loves oatmeal cookies, he loves oatmeal and chocolate chip cookies, and he likes oatmeal and raisin cookies. So I do a whole lot of baking usually every year come Christmas time. So the new baking sheet, because mine is not, my old one I've had for years is not near that big. So now that's two. There's two in this. There's actually two of these baking dishes, baking pans. I've got a couple of things right here that I'm not going to open and not show because it's for Connor and he's not here. I don't know if this was Lex's weekend. Yeah, Lex is here. Mom and Dad went and got him yesterday. So I'm imagining Connor's down there with him. And I will try to get Connor down here sometime this weekend or maybe Monday after school. And he can open these on camera for the lady that sent these to him. So I guess that's going to do it for today. I'm going to get this out to y'all pretty quick. I didn't go to McCoy's, our Home Depot, to get the lumber to start in that room. But that is something I can do without any help. I mean, you know, that's just simple. And it doesn't require driving through the field or, like, I really want to get started on the fairy garden. But now, you know, first I was waiting for it to cool off, and now I'm waiting for it to dry so we can get back there. Oh, I wanted to show y'all something. I think this is a camellia. See this? Okay. When I was in North Carolina and I got out to take my picture by the Marine Corps sign, it was not flowered. But I just thought it was a hedge. You know, like a red tip hedge or something, because honestly these little leaves don't look much different than the red tipped hedge, except, you know, the red tips don't really come, they're not all year long red tips. So I cut this off and put it in a water bottle in the back seat of the car, and it came home with us. And then when I got home, I put it in this mason jar with water, and it's got these little buds that are now opening, and I'm pretty sure this is a camellia. We've seen them all over the place as we were going through North Carolina and Charleston and Savannah. They were everywhere, and we even looked it up. And I told Mom, I said, I haven't seen that many in this area, but when I drove my bus in Splendora, there was two. My whole route, there were two in two different places, but up the street from each other. So I'm thinking, did one see that and like it and go and get one, or did it somehow, its little seed got moved, you know, to where it was? But two, and I never knew, I had to look them up. What kind of hedge, what kind of plant that looks like a hedge but has flowers? That's how I worded it in Google, and it came up with camellia. And this is what I ended up with. I ended up with a camellia, and I'm wanting it to root. So I don't know. I think if I cut this one and this one, then I'll have three that I can try to root. But right now I've just still got it in water, and the flowers, when I picked it, they were like little bitty things like up here, and now they've started to open. It's so pretty. Anyway, that's pretty cool, huh? So I'm going to plant these in my backyard. whenever I figure out how to get them to root, I'm going to plant them. All right, so it may be a year, it may be at least next spring, or maybe even a year later. I have to get them big enough, you know, rooted and a really good root ball before I want to put them in this clay ground. And then I have to make a good section around it to give it the kind of soil that it needs. And it can maybe eventually work into the clay, but it needs a good soil right underneath it. And what I've got back here is nothing but clay. So, all right. I've kept y'all long enough. Been shooting the bull about everything. I love you guys. God bless y'all, and have a great weekend. Love you.